Hey everyone, this is the G39. I'm bringing you a bow cancel tutorial for Dante in Marvel 3. What a bow cancel is right there. You're going from the move Stinger into a special move. The reason I'm making this tutorial is because people think this is a very tricky thing to do. Because you can't just cancel into a special move like Reverb Shock. It does not allow you to do that. You can't even cancel into Super. The only special move you can cancel into out of Dante's big list of special moves is this. It's attack plus special, kind of like Nova's Energy Javelin. It doesn't matter which one you use. The move is called Bold Move, which is why this is called, this technique is called Bold Canceling. Because it involves canceling Stinger into Bold Move, and canceling the pre-jump frames of Bold Move into Reverb Shock. Okay. This is really good because it allows you to do like mid-screen, like full-screen pokes with the Stinger, more optimized combos that don't involve Crystal. The point is, it's a very good move. It's a very good technique to learn, rather. And there's three main steps to it. There's the Stinger, obviously. This is the command normal that moves him forward, that has an extremely large range, and is way better than Virgil's, because Virgil's is stupid and can go die. The second step, you have Bold Move. Actually hitting the buttons for Bold Move. It doesn't matter whatsoever which buttons you hit for this, but I'm on 360 pad right now, if you haven't heard the really clunky buttons. So light and special is the easiest for me, because it kind of conforms to the contour of my thumb, and I'm used to the muscle memory of it from playing Street Fighter 4. But you can obviously use whatever you like. If you're on, the only thing I would not suggest doing is trying to do medium and special, because that's just a weird thing for your thumb to do. There, I kind of did it somehow. Like, your thumb has to get in, like, specifically avoid easier buttons to get to medium, if you're using the default button layout. The third part is the actual special move. In our case, we're going to be using Reverb Shock, because that'll connect in almost any situation. The point is not it's Reverb Shock. The point is not Reverb Shock. The point is you're going into a move. Reverb Shock, we're going to be using that as the easy move to kind of just demonstrate. It's a very simple motion. If you can play this game, if you're concerned with the level of play this tutorial is addressing, you can probably do quarter circle forwards at will. Anyway, so if we put all these things together, we get Stinger into a special move. That's what it looks like. What's actually happening is we're canceling the pre-jump frames of this command jump, Bold Move, into a Reverb Shock. Bold Move is a command jump. So if we have a command jump, and we know we can jump cancel, if we can cancel jumps into specials, we can then cancel Stinger into a special, effectively. Because the jump's in between, but it doesn't even have time to start coming out. So this is an extremely effective technique. If you play Dante, I really suggest you learn this. It's not as hard as it looks. In a second, I'm going to teach you something that'll make it much easier. At least for me, it did. And the other Dante players I know have agreed on this, so maybe I'm not entirely wrong for once. Okay. Notice when I'm putting that in. I'm putting in Bold Move I'm trying to put it in as soon as I can. And as soon as Stinger hits, it comes out. It comes out. See, I don't have to time the Bold Move whatsoever. I just have to hit Stinger and Bold Move. You're gonna want to do that. I'll just say it 100% of the time. You're gonna want to cancel into a special move with Stinger. It's not really it's not unsafe on block per se. I mean, it might be slightly, but put it this way. It's less safe on block than Reverb Shock it in the Fireworks is. Stinger is forward heavy. It's also grab. Stinger is forward heavy. That is what it's listed as in the command list. Right there, Stinger. If you can just think of Stinger as forward heavy Bold Move, like not all three buttons at the same time, that'd be weird, but like forward heavy, and then as soon as you can Bold Move, this entire technique becomes a lot easier. Instead of trying to time it, think of it as Stinger as forward heavy, Bold Move. It's like as soon as you can. Because it's going to come out if you do it as soon as you can. If you can hear me, I'm like, here, I'll hold the controller up to the mic. Maybe it'll help. If you can hear, I'm going Stinger Bolt Move. That's what those clicks are. So, if you can get into the habit of doing Bolt Move after every single stinger, then this becomes almost the same thing as this. Stinger into Reverb Shock becomes almost, it's just like second nature. When you go for Stinger, your hands immediately go to the Bolt Move. It's just, you don't even have to think about it. In neutral, it's particularly useful too, because you can go Stinger into Reverb Shock in a double trigger and get a pretty beefy combo, at least for just a random full screen poke. In case you were wondering, Virgil doesn't have to do this. His Stinger, he can just like flat out cancel it. He doesn't need to jump cancel it. There's no special trick he's using, he's just Virgil. That's his special trick. Okay, so another trick I'm going to teach you is to do the OTG guns into teleport. Because you're not going to be using this in neutral very often. Because, I mean, that's an okay one. I mean, if you have a beam out, that's pretty tricky. I think that's about everything. If I'm mistaken, then just comment something in this video, and I'll address it, whether it's in a comment or a short addendum video or anything. And if you guys want me to make any more tutorials, just comment or send me a message or something. I'd probably be more than willing.